A decentralized clinical trial is essentially a clinical trial where some or all of the trial related activities may occur at locations other than traditional clinical trial sites. Now, traditional clinical trial sites are hospitals or academic medical centers, but increasingly now decentralized trials includes with it a component of allowing certain protocol procedures to be performed at a subject's home or at some other remote locations. Some examples of a decentralized clinical trial protocol would include, for example, where a patient may be accessing the informed consent through electronic means, through their home computer. It might mean where a patient is having their monitoring done through the use of a wearable rather than having to return to the medical center site for direct monitoring. It might also include the use of apps for the recruitment of patients into a clinical trial.
By doing it this way, you're reducing barriers to participation for subjects, which can lead to increased enrollment and increased retention of subjects once they are enrolled in a trial. This is several years ago now, but I've heard decentralized clinical trials described as patient-centered trials. So it's really about doing what makes it easier for the patient to participate in a clinical trial, which then has benefits for the sponsors and CROs who are administering the trial because it's better participation and better data that they can achieve. It also allows for a more diverse patient population to enroll in trials because you're not limited to big cities that have these big academic medical institutions that allow patients to go in person and do trials. You're now looking at a much wider geographic footprint, and you're also looking at the ability for people who may not be able to travel for whatever reason to participate in a trial now have the ability to do so. So it also allows for a more diverse patient population, which again leads to better data that you can achieve, which is one of the big goals of doing these trials.